self-improvement. You must challenge yourself. You see, everyone gets comfortable in what they're doing in their daily routine, and you do what's easy for you. But for you to grow, you must push yourself and challenge yourself to go to that next level. So that's what I want to talk about, how to do that in today's video. Now, before I get started, you already know what to do. Smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. So let's talk about it. You see, I just come from a sprint. I just did like 5 times 30-second sprints. You know, I thought I wanted to do something different. And as soon as I did that, I thought, you know what, let me make a video about this, because most people get too stuck up in their routine. So you might be doing well right now, you might be going to the gym, you might be eating healthy, you might be doing the things that you're supposed to do, but still within what you're doing, there's ways to improve. You see, when you go to the gym and you do the same weight day in, day out, the muscles don't grow because your body's used to it. In order for you to go to that next level in your physique, you must challenge yourself, extra weight, extra reps. You know, anything that you're doing in that, you have to go and progressively overload, they say in the gym, but you can do that in any other area in your life. You understand? Like, if you're reading a book and that, you might be reading 2 pages a day, 3 pages. You know, that might be good. You might be doing something. But again, there's a next level. There's 5 pages, 10 pages. You see, you can never be satisfied. You can never sit there and think that you're doing enough. You have to try your best and then realize you're still not doing enough. It's a never-ending cycle. You cannot sit there and get stuck in the same pace, same thing, day in, day out. You know, same routine. You have to step it up. Gym, step it up. Reading, step it up. Meditating, step it up. Everything that's a new level. There is no end to it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, like I said, it's all about perspective, all about how you see it. If you feel like you're doing enough, then you got a wrong mindset. Because the moment you feel like you're doing enough, you're going downhill. You have to keep going on and on and on, especially as a man. It's all about challenges. It's all about adversity. It's all about struggle. It's all about pain. That is how you progress. Anything outside of that is just simply a comfortable life. You know, I always talk about living your life to the best of your ability, trying your best to be the best version of you. And the best version of you, there is no comfort zone. You see, a lot of people get caught up in the comfort zone. Even if you're doing self-improvement, self-development, you got productivity going on, there's still a comfort zone. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to push yourself to the point where you feel like, yo, you know, it's too much, like close to failure. You know, I always give the analogy of the gym because it's the easiest one to use. When you're pushing that last rep, it's not going up and like shaking like that there. That's the money right there. That's the gains right there. That's the success right there. You know, and take that to every single area of life. You see, working out is the foundation. If you use working out as a foundation, the mentality, the discipline of working out, and you apply it to every single area of life, boom, transformed. Different life. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Now, like I said, most people don't think like this. Most people don't even want to push themselves to that limit. So you have to stand out. You have to put everyone aside and think, you know what? Like, you're not going to come across people who are like-minded. You're not going to come across someone who pushes themselves to the edge. Most people get comfortable and they stop there. So if you want to be great, if you want to go to where you've never been before, then yeah, you have to keep it pushing, man. Keep it pushing, you know, because end of the day, no one's going to push you. You have to push yourself. No one's going to motivate you. You might watch these videos and get a little inspiration and be like, yeah, true, bro. But when it's all said and done, you have to do it by yourself. You have to go ahead and put the work in. And if you don't want to put the work in, then you just remain the same. And that's the worst feeling in the world. That's my motivation. When I think like, yo, I don't want to be in the same position, bro. I don't want to look the same. I don't want to be in the same position. I don't want to have the same fine. I don't want to do anything the same, bro. That's my phobia, bro. I don't want to be stuck in the same position. I don't want to be stuck in the same environment, in the same everything, bro. Everything has to level up. If it's not leveling up, then I'm not living accordingly. You know what I'm saying to you? Then I'm failing. That's my mentality. You get what I'm saying to you? So anything I do, it's like, okay, I do this, but now how do I go there? Like me personally, every single weekend, I sit down and assess where I'm at. Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. How do I improve? I ask myself, questions lead to answers. How can I improve my physique? How can I improve my mentality? How can I improve spiritually? How can I improve financially? Every single week, I assess myself. Really, you should be doing it daily. You know, you should have a daily journal, but that'll be a separate video in itself. You know, because you don't want to get stuck like, oh, this is the way I am. This is the way God made me, or, well, that's just what it is. Like, that's the worst mentality. That's a fixed mind. You know, like the human body, the human being is the most adaptable species in the world. Like, it can adapt to anything, to any climate, any situation you can adapt. So if you're not, like, it's like having a tool. If you're not using it to the best of your ability, then it's just wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have, let's say you bought a video game, you bought Xbox. If you're not using Xbox, it's sitting there, then it's wasted. You have to be using it. Just like anything else. Anything that you possess, you must use it to the best of its ability. You cannot buy something and just not use it, then it's just wasted. Just like your life. If you're not pushing yourself, if you're not trying to be the best version of you, if you're not using every minute, if you're not challenging yourself, then it's a wasted life. Then you have to ask yourself, then why did your parents put you on this earth, fed you, clothed you, put you in all of these different situations and that? God brought you on about this earth just so you can waste it, just so you can watch TV, so you can be the same. You know, these are the type of things you have to be thinking about. Because if you don't think about that, then you simply just, I don't know, bro, just existing, bro. And existing ain't living, bro. There's a difference between existing and living. Existing is just being here. Living is maximizing your full potential. Living is actually pushing yourself to being the best version of yourself. That's living. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, challenge yourself, bro. Anything you're doing, just go the next step. Okay, I'm doing well in the gym. Let me add more weight. Okay, I'm doing well here. Let me start this new habit. Let me break this bad habit. It's constantly, you're readjusting, you're molding yourself, you're sculpting. You know, there's a quote, and I can't remember who's by it, but it said the man is both the sculpture and basically you're creating yourself, you know. You're like a marble, you're creating yourself. So what do you want to be? If you could create yourself and that, if you could pick anything, what would you be? You'd be strong, you'd be fast, you'd be intelligent, you'd be spiritual. Like, if you could pick any trait, you'll pick all the good traits. Like, just like when you play a video game and you got a character and you're building the character up, if you could pick what it could be, then you would pick all the best things. So that's how you have to look at yourself as a character, as a person that you possess. And you're molding it. You're making it what you want it to be, spiritually, physically, mentally. Everyone wants to progress in every area. Everyone wants to be in good shape. Everyone wants to be mentally and be wise. Everyone wants to have finances and everyone wants to be spiritual. Every single person would like to progress in an area if they could. Nobody wants to sit there and just accept themselves and that. You understand? So that's what you have to work towards. That's what you have to put your mind towards. Whatever you put your mind towards is what you're going to progress. And it all comes down to just choice, bro. It's simply a choice. It's not like, oh, some people are more motivated than others. No, it's just simply a choice. What do you prioritize? Do you prioritize being the best version of yourself? Do you prioritize getting to the best you? Or do you prioritize luxury? Do you prioritize comfort zone? Do you prioritize entertainment? Do you prioritize social media? Like, it's just literally a choice. Whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on the news on social media, then yeah, that's it. You're just going to be your head's going to be full of that. If you choose self-development, self-improvement, becoming the best version of you, and you prioritize that, then that's where you go. It's really that simple. You know, before I got on this journey, I thought it's quite difficult. Like, how do people wake up early? How do people go on these runs and, you know, working for 14 hours in a day? I always question myself, like, were they just born like that? Or I don't understand. But now that I've gone on this journey, I realized that it's simply a choice. You know, their goals are far outweigh their pleasure. You know, their pleasure comes from their goals. The pleasure comes from going to the gym. The pleasure comes from working on a business. You have to find joy in that. Just like how you find joy in social media or movies or box sets and that, you have to find joy in what you're doing. And the moment it's fun, bro, it becomes easy. The moment it's fun, it becomes easy. But if it's not fun, if it's like, you know, initially it's not going to be fun. Initially it's going to be difficult. Initially you're pushing yourself to go to the gym. You're pushing yourself to work on yourself. But then once you hit that flow state, then it's in sync, and then that's it. It's just like waking up and brushing your teeth. You pick up, brush up, and you brush it. Simple. You're not thinking, no, it's simply happening. You know, but you have to do it over and over again. 21-day, 90 rule, as I say, 21 days to build a habit, 90 days to make it a lifestyle. So you decide, man. You decide. It's a choice. You know, being overweight is a choice, bro. Being broke is a choice. Everything's a choice, bro. Your life situation is your choice, bro. Simple as that. Your life is your doing, as they say. Karma. Your life is your doing. So how do you want to live? And don't blame no one. And I think that's the first step in the journey, is not to blame anyone. Don't blame your parents, your friends, the government for where you are, bro. It's where you are is you. You did that. You did that to yourself. If you feel depressed, anxious, you did that. You know what I'm saying? If you're broke, you did that. That's simply the reality. You get what I'm saying? So focus, decide, where do I want to improve? Ask questions, challenge yourself, set new targets, day in, day out, week in, week out, to the point where, boom, it clicks and flowing, and all you do, and you're addicted to the success, and that's it, non-stop, and that's it, and you feel much better, much more joyful, things get done, you're making the most out of your life. Then when you have children, you can teach them how to make the most out of their life, because you can have children and think, oh yeah, I want the best for them, but if you can't even get the best out of you, how are you gonna get the best out of your children? If you're not chasing your dream, how can you expect them to chase their dream? If you're not pushing themselves, how can you expect them to push themselves? You know what I'm saying to you? So your life is just a reflection. It's simply a reflection of them. So where you are is where your kids are gonna be. That's how you have to look at it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and comment down below, man. Let's get to it.